Welcome to the Oilers TV live pregame show as the Oilers are in Orange County to take on the Anaheim Ducks. We'll be hearing from head coach Jay Woodcroft in just a few moments. But first, 6:30 Chad's very own Cam Moon, who's got the call tonight on the radio. Cam, good to see you. Glad to see you joining us here in Anaheim. Of course, a big game for the Edmonton Oilers, looking for their first road win since March 1st. They're 0-3-2 in their last 5 road games. What do you need to see from the Oilers tonight?
Well, they're going to need a good start. Now, and we've talked about that a lot. It's important to start the game on time. But this is an Anaheim team that has had its struggles, but last game went into Arizona, they won 5-0. It ended an 11-game losing streak where they'd lost 8 and then 3 in overtime. So I would expect a charged up Ducks club. They're out of the playoff picture, got nothing to lose, so they're going to be playing loose and free. So for Edmonton, they got to be able to match or better that intensity.
Every game's so important down the stretch, especially when you look at the Western Conference playoff picture, Cam, because every team seemingly doing their part in order to keep themselves in it. You can't take any team lightly down the stretch.
No, you can't. And that's why this is such an important game. The start of a 3-game road swing, you talked about that. It's been a little while since they've won a game on the road. Yeah. Very important to pick up points, not only tonight, but throughout this road trip. Los Angeles, even with players out, a lot of players out on the back end, still picking up points on the road. So they've been very tough to catch. And for Edmonton, it's got to be all hands on deck and an important game to start off the swing.
You talked about LA. The Oilers looking forward to that matchup later on in the week. But first, the Anaheim Ducks tonight. The Oilers, of course, winning 9 consecutive games on home ice, hoping to bring some of that magic here in Orange County tonight. We'll be hearing from head coach Jay Woodcroft in just a few moments. Jay, of course, coming off 9 straight home wins, but you guys are looking for your first road win since March 1st. Of course, looking to bring some of that magic here tonight.
Yeah, that's it's been an area of focus here. It's been discussed with the team, and these are important points tonight. So we're looking for a full team effort.
What, if any, are the changes from a road game and a home game?
Well, we're not playing in front of the best fans in the world when we're on the road. That's number one. But no, we want to build our game to get to a point where it doesn't matter who you're playing, where you're playing, what time of day you're playing. It's more about how we're playing. We want to get that mindset and build that level of consistency. And we know to get to where we want to get to, we're going to have to improve our record on the road.
I know the message has been very clear and simple from you. Focus on the task at hand, one day at a time. But with the playoff picture so tight and other teams kind of doing their jobs to stay in it, is that tough to kind of block out when it comes to the daily day?
Not for me, I can tell you that. But apparently you keep bringing it up. So, but no, in all seriousness, it's been a theme of ours when we took over February 10th or so. It's just, let's take care of the day's business. Let's worry about our process. Let's make sure that we're doing what we need to do and taking care of our own business. And, we have a belief that if you do that, then the results take care of themselves.
What aspects of the team's game in the last couple have you liked that you'd like to see continue?
Well, we've found ways to score goals up and down throughout our lineup, which is a positive. I think our special teams have been pretty good here of late. So those are things that we want to continue to accentuate. There's some things that we can tighten up defensively, but we know it's that time of year. It's not like you're going against teams that aren't pushing hard. They are pushing hard, and it just forces us to make sure that we're mentally alert and we're physically engaged.
Those defensive aspects, you're talking team-wide.
Yeah, team-wide. Yeah, just some of the chances that we've given up, some of our organization at our own blue line, our organization in our own zone. We think that we can tighten a few things up, and if we do, we're confident that we're going to score enough to win games.
Your team has found success recently, Jay, but one thing that you've always mentioned, especially down in Bakersfield, that winning is a skill. Can you maybe take us through that?
Yeah. Winning is a skill, is a philosophy that we tried to talk about down with our kids, because we wanted our young players to learn how to win at that level, so it became second nature at this level. When we say winning is a skill, very rarely do things go perfectly according to plan. No matter how much you've concentrated on details, the other team gets a say in the matter. And so when things don't go according to plan, it is still about persevering, is still about your own team resolve to be able to find a way to get the result. It's a skill to learn how to do that, and one that we take a lot of pride in as Edmonton Oilers.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks.
Sorry for... Fresh off their 9th consecutive home win on Friday night, the Oilers look to bring that success on the road as they kick off a 3-game road swing against the Anaheim Ducks tonight. Edmonton hasn't won a game away from Rogers Place since March 1st, going 0-3-2 in their last 5. But despite that, the team continues to put up crucial points on the board since March 9th. Their 9-2-1 record and .792 points percentage is third best in the NHL.
For the win, Draisaitl centers, McDavid tips it home! Game over! 6-5 in overtime!
The Oilers' 6-5 win on Friday positions themselves in third in the Pacific Division, just 3 points back of LA with 2 games in hand. But the game itself offered a lot of teachable moments for this club.
It's about finding opportunities within your team game where you can improve. And tonight I thought we were sloppy in some areas, and we can get better at that. But in the end, it's a credit to our players for digging in and finding a way to get the 2 points. That's the goal on a day-in, day-out basis. It's a results-driven business, and our players got the end result today. But there are some opportunities for growth, that's for certain.
Meanwhile, Anaheim snapped an 11-game winless drought on Friday with a 5-0 win over Arizona as Trevor Zegras continues to put on a show.
Side of the net, and Zegras that time trying to go between his legs, and they score. Oh, my. An incredible goal by Zegras gave him his 50th point of the season as he sits just 3 points back of Michael Bunting for the rookie lead in that department. Meanwhile, Leon Draisaitl is 1 goal away from 50 and 1 point shy of 100 as he has 42 points in 31 career games against the Ducks, including the postseason. For Oilers TV, I'm Tony Burr.